Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Jenny here, the Uncrafty Crafter, and welcome back to this week's WIP and Chat, which is on a Thursday. I'm recording it on a Wednesday night, but anyway, I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope that it's beautiful weather where you're at. Hope that you're having a great week, and we're really close to the weekend. No weekend plans that I know of for me, except for more laundry, and more laundry. So if you're new here and you don't know what WIP means, WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress. And so you're welcome to join along any kind of crafty project you've got going on. And hang out with me for a bit. So the WIP that I'm currently working on is a little Drills and Chills canvas. It's a little ghost, and this is just my Hocus Pocus cover minder. But it's a ghost with a pumpkin. I got it covered up here some. Got bottom part finished here, and all of this part finished. Working over here now. But let's see. What color am I going to do next, Kay? Which is number 24. So yeah, this is one of my Drills and Chills canvases for Halloween. And let me see, trying to think. So I actually have a kitting up video of this particular canvas. But you'll probably be seeing that tomorrow because I filmed it, and today I'm working on it. So I filmed the kitting up video a couple days ago. So you're going to be seeing it after I've already been working on it. Yeah. Sorry about that. Kind of got my ducks out of their row. I need to work on that. Get my schedule a little bit tighter. Let me see. Yeah, I'm hoping I get that up tomorrow anyway. On Friday. So I did get my Chuck Along finish, my Chuck Along canvas. I did the Simple Country canvas for the Chuck Along event, and I got it finished in record time. Like, I literally got that thing done in, like, I don't even know if it was quite 2 weeks. I feel like it was like a week, like almost 2 weeks. It could have been right at 2 weeks. I'm not positive, but I feel like it was like a week and 5 days or a week and 6 days or something, you know? But I'm not sure. But I did get it done pretty quick. And I think that the reason that I did get it done so quick is because it didn't have as much confetti in it as I was expecting it to have. So I was able to multi-place quite a bit on it. That was exciting. Try not to be so loud with the popping. I know some people like it and other people are like, ooh, but I really can't help it because even if I just easily place it like this, you still hear it. But anyway, this canvas, actually, I didn't realize it when I unboxed it, but as I'm working on it, it reminds me quite a bit of Cotart. And this is not a Cotart canvas. I bought this on Amazon for like $11.99 or something like that. But I don't know. I need to pull out one of my other Cotart canvases and kind of compare them. Because I remember when I did the unboxing of this one, which I think was yesterday. I get my days all mixed up, especially when I pre-film things. But anyway, I had, when I was unboxing it, I remember thinking that the glue seemed nice, like nice and shiny, and it made that nice noise when you pull the plastic back, and the plastic is a little bit thicker than your normal average, you know, cheapo canvases. And it's a nice size. I feel like the symbols look familiar, you know. And then what really made me think that is because these diamonds fit, these are round diamonds, but they fit super duper tight like the Cotart ones do. You know how whenever you're working on a square and you're putting like the square diamonds in between others and it makes that click and it like really fits in there nice and snug and tight? These rounds are doing that too. I'm just like, But I remember the last Cotart that I did that. And so, like I said, this is not a Cotart, but I do kind of wonder if they don't come from the same factory, maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look and see, because that would be interesting to know. Because I mean, it's been fun to work on. It's been really fun to work on, and it feels like a better quality canvas, you know? So, the sad thing is I unboxed it, and then when I went to find the link on Amazon where I purchased it to share in the description with you guys, when I went and clicked the link, it didn't go to this. It went to, they had like different ones you could choose from, like a drop down arrow on Amazon where you could choose different images, and this wasn't one of them. So it said like unavailable, not sure when it will be back in stock, but I linked it anyways just in case it does come back in stock pretty quick. But they had some super cute ones on there for Christmas. One of them that I want to go back and get is a Grinch image, and it's just, all it is his little furry green fingers, and you see like the red and white sleeve for the Santa suit, and he's got like the cracked ornament, and he's just holding it like this. Super cute. It's got like a solid dark black background. I love that one. So I liked it so much, I went ahead and decided to add the picture, and I will put the link to the Grinch hand in the description. But yeah, I was sad when I didn't see this one on there. So they either didn't make very many, or it was a very popular one. I don't know. But yeah, back to my Chuck. I got it finished super quick, and it turned out so pretty. If you missed the post review where I showed it finished, I will be sure to link that up in the eye up here in the upper right hand corner right now. Right there it is. So be sure to check it out. And see how pretty it looks. It was just so pretty. I was excited to finish it, just because, I mean, I would have kept on working on it because it was a fun one to work on for me. But you know how it is when you get one so close to being done and you're like, oh my God, it's so close. I mean, I've compared it to this, and I've heard other people compare it, but it's like birthing a baby. No, not pain-wise, just impatient-wise. Like when you get to that point when you're like, okay, I'm done. I want this baby out. It's kind of the same way with the canvas. You're like, okay, I'm done. I want this canvas finished. I tell you. And if you think I'm crazy, honest to goodness, I've heard a lot of other people say the same thing. Goodness gracious, it's like a labor of love. I actually commented that same thing about being a labor of love on one, I think maybe the, one of the posts in the Mindy and Maritza's group, Facebook group, when I had posted my finished canvas picture, you know. Very cool. Very, very cool. And I know I mentioned this the last time too. Or wait, did I mention? No, I didn't mention it in my last WIP and chat. I mentioned it in maybe the post review or one of my Chuck unboxings. But the interview with them, with Mindy and Maritza, interviewed Chuck Pinson last Saturday. Holy cow. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. I just thought it was a super cool experience overall. And I know Mindy was super nervous because she's, you know, a really big fan of his work. And so they both did a really good job. Maritza did a really good job. And I'm proud of the girls. They did awesome. I am tired tonight, y'all. I don't know why, but I am sleepy. Maybe I should drink some coffee. It's way too late for coffee. I'm just kidding. But I am sleepy. The weather today, though, was beautiful. Oh, my God. It was a little bit windy out, but the weather was perfect. Like, crisp. The leaves were even starting to fall. I'm like, oh, yay. I kept sitting outside today, and I didn't want to come back in the house. But it was awesome. I told my husband I needed coffee creamer from the store today when he got off work. And I almost told him to get me some pumpkin spice. And I was like, I'll wait a little bit longer before I get on the pumpkin spice train. I usually always get 1 or 2 bottles, and that'll do me through, you know, like, that gives me enough pumpkin spice love for the year. And after a bottle or 2 of that creamer, I'm like, okay, I want my regular French vanilla creamer back. Please and thank you. My sister, this is so funny. Hold on a second, let me get a drink. My sister and I, like, literally spent hours last weekend on FaceTime. She was going to come over and, like, diamond paint with me, but her husband had just got home from work, and he's a truck driver, so he's not home all the time, you know. So whenever he does get home, she don't want to leave, which you can't blame her. She wants to see him because she misses him. But so instead of her coming over here or me going over there, we just got on FaceTime and literally spent 6 hours on FaceTime diamond painting together. And then guess what? The next day, we spent another 6.5 some hours on FaceTime diamond painting. So she was who I was, like, with when I finished my Chuck Pinson. And so I got to show her. She saw it before anybody else. And then she was talking about she finished hers. One that she was working on was a, oh shoot, hang on. Oh, it was one of the Red Truck Christmassy diamond paintings. Super cute. It turned out really, really pretty. And she was talking about her Chuck Pinson. And I said, well, since you got yours done, when are you going to do your Chuck? And she's like, I don't know. She said, there's like so much of it, and I need to like make sure I have room for it on my table, and you know, do this and do that. And she said, because she knows that I, you know, section mine, like my big canvases off into sections, you know. And she said, no, I don't have this, and I need to do that first, and I'm waiting on my storage containers, and I don't have any of that swipey tape. Oh, I laughed so hard. I almost broke a rib. Swipey tape. I started laughing and I said, swipey tape? And she said, whatever that stuff is you use on yours to take it off in sections, you know, tape it off in sections. And I was like, you mean washi tape? And she's like, yeah, that stuff, whatever it is. Swipey tape, washi tape, it's all the same thing. And I was just, it cracked me up so big. So now every time I think of her and that washi tape, I can't help but call it swipey tape. Where she got swipey from, I have no idea. Sounds like she's been watching too much Dora the Explorer. Swipey no swiper, swipey or no swipey, or however it says it. But, jeez. So I have plenty of swipey tape that I can send her. So there's no excuse or reason why she can't get started. She got a container for her drills from Diamond Art Club, the little round ones, you know. I think she said it came with 30. Which I think that Chuck Pinson has... the one she got was the Winter's Oasis. And I unboxed it. No, I have unboxed it, but you guys haven't seen it yet. The filming video of that yet. But watch out, it's coming. But anyway, it's got, you know how those are. Diamond Art Clubs, the Chuck Pinsons, they've usually got 40, some 50 colors. So it's going to have between 45 and 50 colors, give or take. And so she had said that she had been saving some of her pill bottles too, for drills. And I'm like, well, that's a good idea. I mean, really, especially if, you know, the container storage system that you got holds 30, you're going to need quite a few more. So, and I really think that she needs the Harbor Freight containers because they hold a lot more in each container than those little round glass ones or plastic ones do. So, I'm going to have to get her set up with some Harbor Freight containers soon so that she no longer has any excuse or reason to not start her Chuck Pinson. I really think she's afraid of it because she's never done one that big. So I really think she's afraid of it. And here's the thing, she has recently started watching my videos, so more than likely she's going to hear this conversation and chime in because that's how she is. I sent her my pen, one of my pens. I sent her a cover minder. I sent her a light pad. So she should be set. Good to go. I'm giving her every opportunity to get her Chuck started. And the thing is it's a winter scene. So, I mean, here it is. It's going to take her a while to get it done. So, she's going to have to hurry up and hop on the train and get going. We'll have to put a little bit of gasoline in her tail to get her going. Funny thing, though, talking about this made me think of this. Her calling washi tape the swipey tape. I still can't get over that. That's so hilarious. Let me find this next color. It is an O, which is number 4. So anyway, Abigail from Diamond Painting with Abigail Marie on YouTube. Sorry. She had me and her talk a lot, you know, and like every day, and we text each other, and she, you know, being the busy mom, and she works a full-time job, and, you know, taking care of the house, all, you know, doing all the busy wife and mom duties. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a low battery message. I might have to plug my phone in, youngins. Don't think it will reach, though. Nope, it won't reach. So, anyway, back to Abigail. Me and her talk every day through text message, you know, and it cracks me up because, like I was saying, she's busy. That's letter O. She's a busy mom, and so she does the talk to text or whatever you call it, you know, where you say what you're wanting and then it like types it out for you. And it absolutely cracks me up because you know how it like doesn't work 100% all the time. So usually when you use talk to text, it messes something up, you know. I'm pretty good about reading between the lines and getting it, you know, figuring out what she means. And she does really good most of the time. However, when she talks about her whipping chats, she'll say, okay, let me think, for instance. She'll say something like, oh, I figured I would talk about such and such during my whipping chat. But instead, and that's what she says, but when it comes across on my end as the text message, it says, oh, I'm going to talk about so-and-so on my weapon chat. Like weapon, like bang, bang, stab, stab, weapon. And it happens every time she says whip and chat. It types it as weapon. WEAPON chat. Weapon chat. So now I've just gotten to where I like know that that's what she's talking about. You know, the first couple of times I was like, what? And then after that, you know, she was like, oh, I mean whip and chat, blah, 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 you know. Now she don't even correct herself because she knows that I know what she's talking about. But every time she says it, I always send her the gun and the knife emojis, you know. And because it just absolutely cracks me up. And, of course, the gun emoji isn't even like a real gun. It's like a water gun, but still, you know, whatever. But it's just so funny. I laugh every time she sends it. And then one day she had messaged me and said, sorry about this talk and text. I'm busy running around doing laundry and doing this and doing that. And she said, I'm cleaning a chicken and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I laughed real big and she said, sorry, this talk to text thing is just not, you know, always right. And I'm like, oh no, I totally understand. I said, it's funny though, because you said a while ago that you were cleaning a chicken, but I totally know that you meant that you were cleaning your kitchen. Like, I could see how chicken and kitchen could get confused on talk to text. And she's like, oh no, I was really cleaning a chicken. I meant that, but I'm cleaning my kitchen too. And I literally laughed It's so hard. I was like, oh, wow. The one time that I think that the talk text is not working, and it did work. And she's talking about cleaning a chicken. The things that we do for convenience, right? Those talk to text things, man. I remember one time, and this wasn't even talk to text. This was just me texting my husband, and I was texting. I wasn't doing the talk to text, but you know, this was back when like the autocorrect thing was a thing when it first started. And I remember, oops, something did not happen right there. But anyway, he had asked, I think he got off work one day and was like, do we need anything from town? Excuse me. And I was like, yeah, we need this, and I need some, I don't know, paper towels and get some pop. We call soda pop or soda. We call it pop where I'm from. And so he's like, he sent like a big laughy face back as a reply. And I was like, what are you laughing at? What's funny about toilet paper? What's funny about toilet paper or paper towels and pop? And I looked back and it said poop instead of pop. And I was like, So we need paper towels and poop. And one time I had sent a message to one of my nieces about Thanksgiving. And for whatever reason, instead of Thanksgiving, it like auto-corrected to, and this isn't even a word, but it corrected to Thanksgabong. Thanks. It was like thanks, G-A, bong, B-O-N-G. Thanksgabong. And she was like, question mark, reply, Thanksgabong. And I was like, I know, I meant Thanksgiving, but my phone, blah, blah, blah. And so we started cracking up laughing. So now, every year, whenever it's time to, because we always like go shopping together, her and me and my sister, you know, go shopping for Thanksgiving Day groceries. And so I'll message her and be like, you ready to go Thanksgiving shopping? I don't even know what we're going to do for Thanksgiving this year. I think I mentioned that in the last WIP and Chat, like what the holidays are going to look like this year. I think it's going to be much different than we're used to. So I told my husband, I'm like, I guess we'll just wait until closer to the holidays and kind of play it by ear and see what's going on, you know? But I don't know. I mean, I'd way rather be safer than sorry, especially considering I have a 1.5-year-old and a teenager, and, you know, I don't know. I'm not really excited about that whole decision-making process, because if we decide to like nix Thanksgiving and or Christmas, I think that will put me in a really depressive state. Because I mean, the holidays are a big deal. And, you know, it makes me sad to think that we, you know, might not do that this year. So, I don't know. We'll see. Okay, good news. On a good note. Here's a good note. Out with the sad, in with the good. So I had heard through the grapevine that, well, I've heard it from a few different people, And I don't really know. I mean, I've heard it through a few different YouTubers about DAC, which is Diamond Art Club, their affiliate program, which I thought that I had always seen the link at the bottom of their website that talked about the affiliate program, but maybe it was actually closed and they just reopened it. I don't know for sure. But anyway, I applied, and guess what? I was approved. Yay! So some people are like, you know, I've heard some different people talk about the affiliateship programs here lately, and the goods and the bads and that kind of thing. And, you know, overall, Diamond Art Club is a company that I love, trust, and spend a lot of my money at. So if I'm going to be an affiliate of a company, they're 100% ones that I would be an affiliate for. You know what I mean? If I'm going to be an affiliate of a company, I want it to be one that I really, really like and can get behind as far as their customer service and the quality of their product. Because, see, I've been a blogger for 10 years. And as a blogger, I worked with a lot of different companies and a lot of different brands. And was an affiliate for a lot of companies. And, you know, I understand what it means to be an affiliate for a company. And for me, that means I have to 100% back them. Like, I wouldn't be an affiliate for a company that I don't trust in or like or have never even used. You know, if I've never used a company, I'm not going to stand behind them and recommend them. But yeah, for sure, Diamond Art Club is amazing, and I'm happy to be a part of their affiliate program 100%. So the way that program works, however, though, is you get a 15% off discount with my code, which is uncrafty15, and it's in the description box, along with the link, my affiliate link. But the 15% off discount is only good for use for new customers. So if you've purchased already, have an account with Diamond Art Club, then that discount will not apply. So it is only for new customers. So if you're a new customer, you've been thinking about trying Diamond Art Club, you're more than welcome to use my 15% off coupon code in the description. And I would make a small commission from that. Let me see. M is the next big section here. I think I'll do that one, which is number 23. I can get in there and get it. But yeah, I got the email today that said, congratulations, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, yay, that's exciting. Very, very exciting. Let me see. Anything else exciting? Oh, this was sunny. I was going to tell this little story too, and I almost forgot about it. But I was just watching one of Maritza. Maritza is Kiss My Crafts on YouTube. Kiss My Crafts. The crafts is with a K, Krafts. But anyway, I was watching her in one of her videos today or yesterday. And it was so funny because she was talking about, I don't even remember what she was talking about. I think it was something to do with the word hyacinth. And she had mentioned Cindy Brady. And then I had to comment because I was like, you know what? Had just thought about, when you mentioned Cindy Brady, I had just thought about a story that I wanted to tell on my WIP and Chat about Peter Brady. So the other day, so thank you for reminding me of that, Maritza. But anyway, the other day, my husband and I were watching TV. I don't even remember what we were watching. And there was a commercial that came on. And it was Peter Brady as an adult, you know. And I don't know if it was like a bank commercial or insurance or I can't remember what the commercial was. But I was like, oh my God. And I told my husband, I said, did I ever tell you that I like had a major crush on Peter Brady when I was little? And he's like, no. And I was like, well, I did. He was so cute. But there was an episode of the Brady Bunch. And that was the episode that I watched that made me fall in love with Peter Brady. And the episode was the one where he was in, I don't remember the like specifics of it. I just remember like the main thing that happened. But he was in a toy store. My phone's telling me low battery again. He was in a toy store on the show. And there was a little girl who was, I think, trying to get a doll off of a shelf that was way up high. And the shelf got ready to fall on top of her or something like that. And he like jumps in and grabs her and like saves the day, you know. And the little girl is like so thankful and she like falls in love with him. And I was like, oh my God, I wish I was that little girl. I want Peter Brady to save me. But yeah, ever since then I've been like, every time it comes on, I'm like, when I was little, you know. And now, I mean, he was just a cute, even looking back now, he was just the cutest thing ever. And he's a pretty good looking guy, you know, now as an adult. But yeah, love me some Peter Brady. He was the cutest. Have to admit, out of all the boys, there was Greg, Peter, and oh, what was the little one's name? Greg was the oldest one. Peter was the middle one. And then there was the youngest one. The youngest boy. I can't remember what his name is. Oh, shoot. I know you guys are screaming it at me. And then the girls, there was Marcia. And then the middle girl, I don't remember her name. And Cindy was the young one. Jan. Jan was the middle one. Okay. So anyway, I can't remember the boy's name. It might hit me here any minute. And when it does, I'll be like, oh yeah, his name was blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing like eats at me. You don't know how many times I have to like stop in the middle of like the day and Google something because I can't remember and it makes me crazy. Maritza had also mentioned, or no, she didn't mention it. It was on Instagram is where I saw it, but she had posted the other day and showed a picture on Instagram of her dinner, and it was, God, it looked so good. It looked like, I'm not positive, but it looked like, chicken parmesan, maybe. It looked like chicken with spaghetti And then she had some asparagus laying on the top and some broccoli, I think. Anyway, it just looked amazing. But I commented on her post, and I was like, you going to have to scoot over because I am coming over for dinner. And she replied back, and she's like, come on over. But, yeah, it would take me a few hours to get there by airplane. So I wish that I could come see you, Maritza. I would, dearie, if I could. But it's funny because last night, my husband made spaghetti. He's the big cook in our family. He cooks way more than I do. But he made spaghetti. And it's funny because both him and I, neither one can make like a normal amount of spaghetti. Are you that way? Like when you make spaghetti, for me and him both, it's like you either make way too little where there's like barely enough for 2 people, or you make so much that there's like enough to feed an entire army. And you can't ever just get it just right for everybody, like enough for everybody. So he made way too much, and we literally have enough that we can probably eat on it one more time, and then still have some left over to freeze and have another, like, we'll be able to eat on that like 3 times. There was so much. I don't know how he does it. I do the same thing. I never can tell. I've never been good at that. And I do the same thing, like if I have a recipe that calls for like elbow macaroni, I like have no clue. And I put like a half a box in there, and then there's like, I always forget that, you know, it's like rice. When you make rice, it makes like dried rice makes a lot more whenever it's cooked than it actually, you know what I mean? So it's like half a cup of dry rice makes like a cup and a half of cooked rice. I'm not good at that kind of thing. That's why he cooks and I bake. Just leave me to do the baking and we're all good. So yeah, we have plenty of spaghetti. Only thing we have to do, or that he has to do, is make some skillet toast. Which, by the way, we don't even use a toaster. We haven't used a toaster, and I don't know how. We have one, but I keep it put up because nobody ever uses it. Like, if we have toast, it's skillet toast. And by skillet toast, I mean butter both sides of the bread and throw it in a skillet until it's toasted. It's way better than toast out of a toaster machine. Way better. 100% better. Oh well, that's the way it goes. I think I'll be sleeping good tonight. I am super sleepy. I was freezing to death earlier today. And got out of the shower and put on flannel pajama pants and thick, long-sleeved gray sweatshirt that I've got that's like oversized and very, very warm. And now I'm burning up. Never fails. But that's what happens in the fall time, right? I mean, you dress like like where I live. I don't know if it's like that where you live, but where I live, in the morning you get up and it's freezing cold. So you dress all nice and warm and toasty. And then by noon, you're burning up. And you have to like take off a layer of clothes. And then by nighttime, you're freezing to death again. So It's like that for a good couple of months before it gets like actually cold. I'm just piddling right along here. I'm working some magic. Getting further and further and further along. Now I'm working here on the jack-o'-lantern. The ghost is so cute. I think he's so cute. Isn't he cute? Minus the cover minder in the middle of his forehead. And I'm yawning. So that is a clear indicator that I need to end this video and get my tail feathers into the bed. So everybody else is in the bed. And I wanted to stay up and work on this and do my WIP and chat. Oh, another thing before I forget. And I wanted to do this tonight, which I might do it real quick before I go to bed, just so I don't put it off tomorrow. But since, well, for you it would be today, but for me it's Wednesday night. But October the 1st starts Stitchtober for the cross stitchers, which I did recently start cross stitching again, and that one went in the wrong spot right there. Let me pull that out. So yeah, I did start cross stitching again. So I want to, I unboxed the video a few days ago of the cross stitch kit that I got, and the fabric and all that kind of stuff. So I want to like kind of kit it up and get the embroidery floss ready and get the material on the Q-snap and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully I will get that started tomorrow. And my plan is to finish the entire pattern in the month of October. So I don't stitch very fast, so it'll take me a little bit of time, a little bit longer than some of you guys who stitch pretty quick. But anyway, I will be pleased if I can get it done. So that is my plan. If you're doing anything for Stitchtober, leave a comment and let me know. I'd love to hear what you're working on, cross stitch wise and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping that I can, like, because I'm doing the drills and chills things, and there's a couple events coming up in November that I'm going to be partaking in. And you know, I just want to try to I don't know, I guess kind of just make sure that my cross stitching and my diamond painting are, you know, sort of balanced, I guess. Like, I don't want to spend too much time on one and let go, you know, of another one or that kind of thing. So we will see how that goes. I'm not really good at juggling more than one thing at a time, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited though. So the pattern for Halloween that I picked is super cute for the cross stitch. So I'm excited. But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with me today. Hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and hope that you have a great weekend coming up. And just make sure that whatever you do, that you're being safe out there. So fall is coming fast and furiously, and from what I gather, a lot of folks think that this whole virus thing is going to be worse this fall. So The last thing that we need to do is not be careful and cautious. So make sure that you're washing your hands and wearing your masks and all that jazz. So, and don't be out there kissing no babies. I told my sister a while back when she came to visit, I said, you can come visit as long, but you think you're gonna come over here and kiss on the baby? Knock you out. Ain't nobody kissing on my baby but me. And even I'm leery about doing that half the time if I've been somewhere, you know. You just can't be too careful nowadays. So you guys have a great rest of the day, and hopefully you have a great weekend. And I will leave, I would say that I'd leave the link to this in the description box, but as far as I know, it's still out of stock and not available on Amazon. So, but I'll leave the link anyways, just in case it does happen to pop up and you're interested in it. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified the next time I upload another video. And until we talk again, I'll see you soon. Bye.